You ever notice how they love to use Black women as the face of struggle, but never the face of survival? And they say get a job, but 3 out of 4 people on food stamps already have a job. So what's the real problem? They love to paint a picture, you see. I'm talking about the MAGA tree. I'm talking about the unmoisturized, fuddy-duddy looking, chapstick-less Black MAGA people. These people love to paint a picture where food stamps look like lazy, jobless people. Usually a Black single mother, like me, that they've never met, that they never understood, never cared to understand, and that they sure as hell never respected. And mind you, I must say that these societies, these homes, these schools, and everything else is built on the backs of Black women like me. And they still don't respect. But I've got news for you. The real faces of EBT and SNAP look a whole lot more like America than the stereotypes that these idiots keep selling. So let's get into some facts. So sick of having to say this, but here we are. Because when you don't know the numbers, you swallow the narrative. That's something that a lot of these fools love to do. They spew their hatred and whatever words that they fart out of their anal sphincters, they really believe it. They like the scent of it, you know. In 2024, about 41 million people, that's 1 out of every 8 Americans, they relied on food stamps, on SNAP, to help feed their households. Not because they were lazy, but because wages have not kept up with rent, with healthcare, with groceries, with gas money. 35% of those participants were white. They were 8.5 by 11s. Not Black, because only 26% were Black. Not Hispanic or Latino, because only 16% of those are on food stamps. The rest were Asian, Indigenous, and multiracial families, all not on food stamps. The majority, white. So no, poverty does not have a color, but if it did have a color, it wouldn't be Black. Not Black first. Okay? Hunger does not discriminate. And honestly, the dignity of the people who have to use it, that should not be on the table. It should not be up for discussion. It's like this by design. So to you assholes that keep saying stuff like tell them to just buy less cookies and pull themselves up by their bootstraps, they are. But they were not given a fair race to run. I'm a witness. So here's another truth. Almost a third of all SNAP households do have jobs. Real jobs. Hello, flight attendant here, side business here, domestic violence survivor here. I didn't leave all that and decide to build myself to where I am to have to still freaking struggle. There are a lot of times that I've had to rely on food stamps, and when I did, it still did not give me enough to feed my family. So I don't know where you guys are getting these numbers from, that people who have any type of government subsidies. Subsidy, mind you, literally means it's something to supplement. It doesn't even take care of all you need. It just takes care of a little bit. But anyway, these people have real jobs. They're teachers' aides. They're teachers. Hell, again, they're flight attendants. Because some of us are not getting paid a fair contract right now. They are bus drivers. They're nursing assistants. Shit, they're nurses. They are retail clerks. They are, when you go to buy those nice clothes, they're the people who you're buying those clothes from. In the department stores. How do I know? Because I was a retail manager and still wasn't making enough money to take care of my kids and had to rely on a lot of more subsidies besides food stamps. And at times still do. There are folks who are working 40 or more hours a week and they still cannot afford a cart of groceries without help. Let Let me tell you something. I was at the grocery store this Sunday. I got 11 items for my home. 11 items that I knew I was going to have to stretch for a week or two for groceries for my household. And my 12-year-old daughter helped me ring it up, and she said, "Oh my God, Mom, why did all of this just cost $90? Exactly. Because why? Because why? When my 20-year-old was a toddler, I was in school and working at Payless Shoe Source. And I remember then going to the grocery store, and if I had $90, I was filling up my freaking cart. I was also able to get enough baby food for her and get groceries for $90 and have a surplus. I don't know what the hell happened, because I'm making a lot more money than I did then. And $90 didn't even fill up a quarter of my freaking basket. And even at making a lot more money, inflation has not caught up. I went through all this training to get to where I am right now, and it's still not enough. And I work a hell of a lot more than 40 hours a week. And I represent a lot of people who came through all kinds of trenches and mud and hell. I represent a lot of mothers who would rather eat beans and rice in peace and safety. I know I'm deviating a minute, but I've heard a whole lot of disgusting red pill talk, especially from people who got names like Don Quarius and shit like that, talking about single mothers now being forced to have to go back to men to survive. And let me tell you something. One thing we've always done is take damn good care of ourselves and our children and survive without men like you. And we will continue to do so, even if all the fuck we can eat is beans and rice and hot dogs. We gonna be all right. What we not gonna do is go backwards. We are bent, but what we not gonna do is let this shit break us, okay? Even if we gotta fast and go on a hunger strike, our kids gonna eat. But we should not have to be dealing with this. It should not be like this. Let me get back into it. About 86% of SNAP benefits go to families with kids. They go to elders, they go to disabled people. That's not freeloading, okay? That's survival. And this should not be. And for you people who voted for this, the hell with you. Go build your own damn country. Because you are the bane of our existence. Instead of fixing this system right now that is broken, the president was right when he said the system is broken. You know, a broken clock, it's right 2 times a day. A lot of politicians are spending their time blaming the people and holding up progress. These same ones that they underpay, that they underfund, that they overpolice, these people are being blamed. And they're using this shit to hold up progress, to keep America broken, to break it down even more. And if you know, you know, and you understand why. These people have been itching and itching to try to take us back to you know where. So let's talk about this shutdown for just a second. The United States government officially shut down on October 1st, 2025. Why? Because Congress couldn't agree on how to fund this country yet again. Republicans in this house, the house that we built, they pushed a spending plan that cut programs, and they labeled these programs as non-essential. So healthcare subsidies, food assistance, housing support. Do you understand why these things exist? Although I must say, they did not exist for black folk. That is not why the hell it was created. But that's another conversation. But do you understand why this exists? It shouldn't have to. So the Democrats said, we're not signing a deal that's going to keep the planes flying while people go hungry. The Democrats want to protect the Affordable Care Act subsidies, which a lot of haters will call Obamacare, and they're still dumb enough to not even understand that they're one and the same. They want to protect it, and they want to keep funding stable programs that will keep families afloat. Not even truly surviving and thriving as they should, but at least keep them from drowning. And instead of compromising, the Republicans have caused a gridlock. Republicans have had many years to come up with some new plan that they believe is better than the one that's been in existence, and they haven't. They've spent a lot of time just criticizing and cutting down, but not coming up with any actual solutions. And when the government shuts down, it is not these people. It is not those politicians who go hungry. It's the working class people. It's the working poor. It's the middle class people. It hits everybody else. It's workers who miss checks. It's parents who lose childcare vouchers. If it were not for my college-age daughter and her partner still having enough care and compassion, and us having a good enough relationship to where they want to be here and help, I would not be able to go to work, because the cost of childcare would literally ravage my paycheck. It would not even be worth going to work. So those mothers that you see who don't have a job, you have to think about that. Do you understand the inner workings of how that works? So if they're going to McDonald's or whatever because they don't have enough qualifications for something that may pay more, if they're going to Walmart and they're working decent, honest jobs just to care for their children, the cost of childcare is completely unaffordable. And yet there are a lot of evil people who will say, well, stop having babies. Well, what happens when we stop having children? Those same people are then mad because there's not enough people to go work their underfunded ass jobs. The jobs that they refuse to pay more for. But anyway, when this government shuts down, those people lose the things that they rely on, that they should rely on, because if you're here, you're an American citizen and you contribute to society, however you do it, guess what? You're also paying into the taxes. You're paying into a pool that you're forced to have to fund that should be there for you when you need to use it. Now these people are also wondering where their next month's benefits will come, including Medicaid. Every shutdown is a choice. It's a choice to gamble with people's lives for political clout. It's a choice to posture instead of protect. And do you understand who really pays the price? And do you understand, you people who really just regurgitate the most hateful Kool-Aid drinking lines, you people who are maggots, you people who are part of the maggotry, do you understand that all of you are closer to poverty and food stamps and Medicaid than you are to being a billionaire? Do you understand that? While you running your greasy lips? While you flinging your unwashed hair in the face of somebody that you think is lower than you? Did you go to college and get a grant? That's welfare. Do you have Medicaid right now, or your children have Medicaid even though you're working a full-time job? Is it hard for you to pay for medical care? And are you skipping medical care because you don't qualify for Medicaid, but you still don't have enough to really take care of all the things that you need to take care of, like braces and stuff? Okay, you can blame the economy for that. You can blame the people that you either voted for, or if you refrain from voting at all, you freaking coward. You can blame it on that. Single mothers, the working poor, elders who have already done their job, elders living on a fixed income who should be able to rest, people who look like me, single mother of 4, and I didn't choose this shit. I did what I thought was the right thing to do, get married, blah, 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 go to school. I did not know that the people that I choose to be with and then give somebody else another chance and give an N-word a chance, like, a lot of y'all say. I did that. I did it again and again. And it left me with Unfathered babies, unpaid bills, an abundance of bullshit. I'm not the only one. It left me having to pick up the pieces, be the only parent to my children, make the brave move to move across country so that I could be safe and far away from someone who was going to continue to try to stalk and ruin my life and, God forbid, try to take it. Because that's what people like that do. I didn't pull myself out of the mud to have to deal with this shit. I pay into a system. I pay into a pool. I work. I got educated. I'm a good person. And I worked really hard to get here. I didn't get here to suffer. All right, let me try to get back into it. I wrote a whole script, but I'm just so passionate about this, it's hard to stick to it. Because here's the part that they don't show you. Again, many of us work. Many of us fly. We serve. We build. We teach. We raise families, which is a major contribution to this society and humanity, especially those of us who are raising our children in the fear of the Lord, or with good morals and stuff, even if it's not spiritual, who are fighting the patriarchy and making sure that we're not pick-me mamas and are raising our sons to be healthier than the men that we procreated with. And sometimes we still need help. A whole lot of us do. And if you people with demented minds would really take a good look in the mirror, most of you do too. Getting assistance doesn't make you a welfare queen. It doesn't make you broken. It makes you human. It makes you an American human. Because this system was not designed for the majority of us to win, to be able to thrive, to be able to survive. But ignoring injustice when you can vote to change it, or voting to try to send us back, that is what's broken. If you are voting to try to force women back into homes that broke us, that broke our bodies and our spirit, that treated us like chattel or chattel, however the hell you say it, you are what's wrong with this place. You are broken. If you are voting and in the grocery aisles dancing and celebrating the fact that there are lots of children who, as of today, are having to live on less nutrition, you are broken, and you're what's broken with this place. If you are a racist, and if you believe that black and brown people should only exist with your foot on our necks, you are a fucking demonic, broken person. And me personally, I don't think these people can be fixed or healed. You're who needs to be deported. Put them in their own damn country so we can live in peace. Get out and build your own America. And the woman who support it, be gone. Be gone with you. Off, just go. Go build your own place. Go find another place to colonize and destroy and run down. And the people who are willing to go with you and live like that, let them go. We want freedom and liberty, and we deserve it. And we deserve to live a life without strain and struggle and strife. And also without the Bible being weaponized against us. Oh God, let me try to get back on track here. This election matters because of these reasons. Your vote will decide who funds SNAP. Your vote will decide who protects your health care. Who keeps the government open instead of weaponizing your hunger. Your vote will determine if we will eventually have a king. And isn't that why the hell this place was founded? Because they didn't want no damn king? If you're tired of seeing poor black women blamed for a crisis created by greed and gridlock, you need to prove it at the polls. You need to register. You need to make sure that your children, your sisters, your friends that are 18 and older are registered. You need to vote early. Every time you go to the polls, you need to bring a friend. I take my daughter and any of her friends who are willing to go. If everybody goes and just takes 2 or 3 people with them, do you understand the power that we have in that? And tells everybody to do the same thing. Our future is looking really vulnerable. Our current is vulnerable. And these current states really depend on your vote and on you making the right vote. And right now, the vote really is that serious. It really is down to the line. It's voting for what's right and it's voting for what's evil. It's one or the other. When I was younger, sometimes things used to be a little in the gray. We're not at that place anymore. We really are voting. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's like our life is a freaking Marvel movie right now. And we're voting for what's evil or we're voting for what is right, what is good and what is righteous. I can't believe it. The power to feed your children, for most of you who will hear this. Did you know that if you live in New Jersey where I live and you make $90,000, even $100,000, if you are a single parent, if you have children in your household and you're not single, that is still, can you believe that is still considered struggling and you can still qualify? At the 90,000 mark, you could still qualify, depending on your circumstances, for Medicaid, for Section 8, for other things. It should not be so. So don't decide to get all high and mighty and think that just because you make 6 figures, that you could not suffer something that could put you in a position to be super vulnerable within 2 to 3 months. I was doing okay. And someone rear-ended me this April. And it took me out of work for 3 whole months. Herniated disc in my neck. Still living with pain in my neck to this day. 3 months of therapy to try to get to where I could finally be medically cleared to go back to work. I'm fortunate enough to be back in my home state, which is one state out of just a few, and this should not be either, that actually has state paid medical leave. I could barely afford 1 or 2 accident policies that paid me just a little bit, but that still did not pay for 100% of the income I was making when I was working. So being out of work for 3 months, coupled with the fact that I had to fight again to keep custody of my children against an abusive ex-husband who's a cop, so he has a law on his side. I'm gonna get real with you. The money that I tried to save to have, this is what people tell you. Why don't you save money from your paycheck? Why don't you this, that? I did all that shit. But you're just 1 or 2 tragedies or attacks away from being so vulnerable. I had to drain my savings because this is the fucked up society that we live in. I had to drain all of my savings to fight to keep the custody I already had of my children, to fight to continue to keep me and my children safe from that son of a bitch. I was already doing that for almost 10 years of peace. Without disruption, without the toxicity, without other types of abuse that I'm not going to say here, but use your imagination and it's probably true. That he did to me and my children. And I made the bold move to decide to leave a lifestyle and get away from people that were okay with abuse, with child molestation and stuff like that. In the Bible Belt, mind you. And I packed up my car and I took whatever would fit in my car, which was only my children and a couple of backpacks and $200 to my name. And I moved across country and I came to New Jersey because, again, this is my home state. I knew it was a democratic place. I knew that there were more resources here to help me to do what a lot of people would try to look down on struggling single mothers and say to do, which we all do. Well, I'm not going to say all. I'll take that back. But a lot of us do. I got therapy. I got domestic violence therapy. I got help. I had to get a lot of things that were in me because I was used to it out of me. I went back to school. I got educated. I went to flight school. I put my children in the top schools in the nation here. I did all that shit myself. My oldest is a junior in college. I worked hard to elevate my life. And I didn't do it to have people sitting in this damn house that we built, that my ancestors built, force me and push me back. I still had to face attacks from my past that tried to drag me back. A lot of us are doing our damnedest to build the life that we deserve and a system that was designed to keep us oppressed. You need to vote like your life depends on it too. You need to vote against this type of evil. It's been here for a long time, and we cannot get complacent. Complacency is what put this evil, demonic person and these people that are his minions in the position of power that they're in. We need to correct this, because everybody, every vulnerable person, every single mother deserves a fair chance at being able to not just barely survive, but to thrive in what's supposed to be the greatest nation in the world. We deserve better than this. You need to vote for it. You need to vote for good. You need to vote for better. Do it today and take someone with you. All right. Whew, I'm Darling Nikki. I said what I said. I remain rooted, rebellious, and reclaimed. And I wish for particularly my Black single mothers, but I wish for people who are vulnerable to be healed, to be whole, to thrive. Keep striving for that. Please don't lose hope. It is hard as hell right now. I'm not going to lie. It is so hard. But don't just have hope and good feelings. Don't just pray and that's it. Act. Take action, all of you, and take the right action and stay safe. Stay safe. Stay away from the maggotry. Stay away from people who have evil intentions. All right, I'm out.
Handle your business or your business will handle you. This has been my mantra that I've been saying to myself for decades. I'm so excited to share this new product with you. Every time you grasp that handle, you take a sip, I want you to remind yourself of that same exact thing. Guys, thanks so much for your support. You can pick up this mug at askdarlingnikki.com. And remember, keep it pushing. Don't give up on yourself.
Hey ladies, I'm here to introduce you to legal empowerment through Legal Shield and ID Shield. Did you know that with your membership, you get a free will and estate plan? That's right. Protect your future with legal protection at your fingertips. Whether you need a lawyer, want to protect your identity, or just want peace of mind, Legal Shield has you covered. As Black women, we know the importance of protecting ourselves and our families, and having the right legal support is essential. And it's not just about protection. Legal empowerment is also a great opportunity to build additional income. I'm looking for ambitious women to join Ladies of Justice, a community of powerful women making a difference. Join today and take control of your future. Contact me now and let's make sure you're covered, legally and financially. Y'all, I'm officially a YouTube partner and I just launched memberships. Join my community for exclusive perks like behind-the-scenes content, custom badges, and shout-outs. Hit that join button and let's level up together. Because we're just getting started, baby.